That's the king. That's king. Listerine strips for sure. That'll get you through whatever. Like, see, when I was still smoking, because I don't smoke no more. When I was still smoking, Listerine strips, go to. I'm good.
Minty fresh.
I'm not even about to say love before I pop one of them. I just finished smoking. I'm not even about to say love before I eat one. I'm going to eat one, then I'm going to say love. Mm-hmm. You can't be say loving and you unsure. And not even just smoking. If you just ate, you can't be like, say love. Mouth smell like buku fried chicken and all type of crazy shit.
Bitch gonna be like, man, go ahead. Like, they gonna tell all their friends, your breath stink.
Hey, if she jerk her head back, you lost. If she jerk her head back, say, you know what? I apologize. I apologize. I'm gonna just walk. I'm gonna exit myself out.
Bruh, too hot.
But we in here with Ziggy. Tell them what they call you, what the find, where to find you, all that there. ASAP.
All right, this is Ziggy Alex. That's what everybody call me, Miss Ziggy. Instagram, Twitter, Ziggy 3x_2. What else? I think that's it. Ziggy Alex on Instagram. That's my main stuff. And yeah, that's me.
And I'm Lucky Lucci. You dig?
OC Nixo.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm aware that you're an artist, right?
Yes.
Tell them what type of artist, because when we say artist, people assume music. What type of artist are you?
Well, I am a painter, a sculptor. I do different type of medias. I did makeup. I've done hair. Artist all the way around. I just have the talent. So, it's just, that's the Pisces in me. I got talent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of, when it comes to paint, what kind of like, what do you specialize in? What type of paintings?
I specialize in canvases. Just the regular basic canvases. I do portraits. I do landscape themes. I do a whole bunch of different art. But in general, I feel like I could paint anything, and that's really what's up with me. And I do the tattooing shit, but I'm just kind of like in the background right now with that. Yeah. But in general, I stick to painting. That's my main media, and that's what I love to do.
Okay.
What was your biggest inspiration in becoming an artist?
My biggest inspiration would have to be my mother. She passed when I was 14, and she was an artist, and everything that she did, like, it just bled art, and that's what I stuck with. So I just kept that, pushing. Yeah.
Shout out to moms, man.
Shout out to moms, period.
So, Mom, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down.
Okay.
Real talk. But what was your highest selling piece? Not to get in your business like that.
You in my business.
I already know. I'm not trying to be, but I kind of got to be.
Okay. My highest selling piece was 2K. The last piece that I did was really, it was that one. But it was 4 feet tall, and it had a lot of intricate detail in it. So that's really where, the money came from.
Okay.
But 2K.
You talking about like the piece, it was like something like tied into second lining?
Yeah. It was the carriage. With the horse and stuff, and that was really personal to the person who I did it for, and he wanted me to capture the essence of his mother's spirit as well into the painting. He wanted me to paint just everything that was her spirit, and so I also put that into the painting, and that's where all the detail came from, and that's why I charged the way that I did. And it was his mother being carried away in a carriage, and that type of thing. But it's New Orleans
Beautiful
all the
piece.
way through.
Yeah.
And that piece was so New Orleans. Like, I thought you just did that.
No.
Like, cause whether the guy who you did it for knows or not, like, a lot of people can relate to that piece.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah, because we all deal with passing of loved ones, and that's just how that's how we celebrate. We really celebrate in a way that we take people and we honor them, 100%. We send them off the best way that we know how, and, everybody can relate to that, and that's why I fuck with it.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful piece.
Thank you.
How was your childhood like? How was it like growing up?
Who child? um, my mother was an immigrant. She came from the Netherlands, so her lifestyle was totally different in Europe than it was out here. I just learned a whole bunch of different cultural practices that just is not the same in America, and just Katrina, everything, like, it changed the trajectory of my life. But in general, I went through a lot of stuff, but it made me who I am, and that's what I wear on my sleeve. And that's how I am today. I appreciate the stuff I went through. I wouldn't trade it for the world. That's about it.
So, like, you spoke on, the different traditions and upbringings, with your mother being from the Netherlands. Like, give us, like, a few examples of that. Or one big one.
A big one? I think a big one would have to be just learning a different language, and also just coming from a different, I'm not even going to say species, a different type of culture. Like, they do things way different as far as in, like, bathing, holidays, like, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That type of stuff just was different for me. Like, it was different.
I heard they don't wear deodorant.
They don't.
That's crazy.
How does that work? Like, do they be around there smelling like, onions?
The smells be smelling, okay?
Oh, man.
The smells be smelling.
So that kind of fucks with me, because I thought, like, I saw somewhere or heard somewhere, however you want to put it, that when you don't wear deodorant for a certain amount of time, you don't need it no more. So that must just be false.
That's definitely cap.
It's false, okay, because you still need the fucking deodorant. Okay, that aluminum, all right, it do something. But the main reason I feel like they don't is because they're more natural. Like, yeah. I feel like they just down and out natural. Their healthcare is way different than ours, and their practices is way different than ours. And they feel like putting all that, like, chemicals and stuff in your body, that just is gonna fuck with your health.
And it does.
They more so, like, into the earth and shit like that, if y'all are into different cultures.
So how you feel about that, dude? So you
need that aluminum.
You into the earth?
I'm into the earth, but I'm just saying, like, in general, I still feel like I use more natural products. In high school, like, my family, they didn't really know how to handle me, so they just gave me a bunch of stuff that they was like, you need this, you need that, and they try to put it on me, but I wasn't fucking with that, and I just got into more natural things. I do a lot more natural stuff than I did back then.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I heard earlier you mentioned your Zodiac sign. What's your Zodiac sign again?
I'm a Pisces.
Now, see, I'm not really, I'm not going to say that I'm not into it, but I don't really know much about it. Can you tell me, like, because I'm Aries, so can you tell me about myself? Because I don't really follow. I don't really
encounter too many Aries, so I can't really tell you. I don't even know what earth sign y'all are. Y'all air sign?
Like a ram.
Y'all air?
Ram.
Aries,
no, I'm saying, like,
Aries
air,
fire.
like,
oh, yeah.
Fire?
I don't even know. I just know, like, the birthstone is a diamond. That's about it.
Nah, I really don't know too much about Aries. I'm sorry.
What about you, bro? What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer. I go with the flow.
He go with the flow. He a water sign.
69.
There you go.
Here he go, cutting up. Here he go.
But tell us about Cancers.
I feel like all Cancers, they really go with the flow. Of course, like you said, they water signs, so they real open to a lot of stuff, like ideas, everything, cultural differences and everything. But certain things they don't agree on, they're not going to agree with it. They're not going to fuck with it, because it's just the shell that y'all have. I mean, yeah.
And I'm gonna have a moment of transparency. I'm a very open person.
Yeah,
all y'all know that. Very open person. But if something's really, really bothering me, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
because it's like, by me being so open, it's like I gotta be careful how I express certain things.
Yeah, because it could come off too strong to some certain people, or you might feel like my feelings is being projected and you really don't want it to be judged. Yeah. So you go back into that shell.
My words could be 100% true, but the way you take them, that matter to me.
Yeah.
I don't want you to take them like, I'm so depressed, I won't kill myself.
Right.
But I want you to take it like, whatever I'm feeling at that moment, I'm feeling it for real. And you ain't going to take it right, so I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's how I be.
Yeah. And it's just like you go into that shell because you worried about how other people process you, and you can't do that. You want to take me as I am or get the fuck.
So what about Pisces? Tell us about Pisces. My brother's a Pisces. Shout out to my brother.
Whew. Pisces are really emotional. I'm a Pisces. Pisces are really emotional. We really fluid. And we really open to all the ideas of life because we are a combination of all the signs. And, of course, we all creative. We all have that sense of, like, being in nature, like, all that stuff. But when it comes to certain shit, it's either chaos or peace with us. Like, you have to process us like, what's up? Like, we really mirrors to other people. Like, we're mirrors. Like, whatever you are feeling, we're going to project it onto you. And that's just how we are.
How is that relationship?
You described the fuck out my brother just now. I'm sorry. You described the fuck out my... Hey, my brother, dog, if that nigga got your back, oh, man, your back is got. Mm-hmm. But, boy, if it's chaos...
Rub him the wrong way.
It's a war bed. Okay. I'm talking about it's war.
Because we lead it with our emotions.
I done seen brother.
We lead it with emotions.
My mama or my brother is watching this. They gonna be like, that girl knows what she talking about.
Look at him. What's
oh my God.
Nigga, put the camera on him.
Bruh, war pads, bruh.
Put the camera on him. Because he feel what I'm saying.
Nah, for real.
But back to what he was saying, how is it in relationships?
Yeah, how's that relationship wise? Like, are you in a relationship currently?
I'm not in a relationship.
So how would that be if you was, like, you know, in your past relationships?
I feel like in my past relationships, like I said, I projected a lot of emotion back to the person, and it would rub them the wrong way most of the time. And they couldn't process it because a lot of people, they really don't want to see themselves. And, you know, that's a hard thing to process. So it's that. And then also, if I'm just not compatible with you, it's just not going to work out. And I feel like I've been in and out of relationships because of that. And, yeah, I'm not upset about it. I just feel like whoever aligned with me is who I'm going to be with. And it's that, like, I'm not bummed out about it. But my past relationships were toxic because of that.
Nah, me personally, I love a female who show too much emotion, whatever, however you want to put it. I love that because one thing I hate guessing. Uh-huh. I don't want to guess how you feeling, man.
I don't like that.
And that's I ain't gonna lie, that's hypocritical of me because I'm a Cancer, and and if I'm feeling some type of way, I definitely put you in position to make you guess. Mm-hmm. But I don't like guessing. I want to know how you feel. Tell me.
That's what I am. I'm emotional. I'm connected to emotions. So if you're not gonna tell me how you feel and you walk around with that shit on your back, I can't deal with it because you just walk around. It's just too much baggage and it feels heavy. Like Pisces, we feel the energy in the room. If we feel the energy in the room off and you saying something to us and you be like, oh, nothing wrong, like, okay, you're not ready to talk about it. So move around. You ain't processed your emotions yet and you're not ready to talk about it. You're not emotionally intelligent. So I'm going to let you go about your business. Like, but I'm really in tune with emotion. So I need to know how you feel. I need to understand that. And as a woman who can clean your energy and stuff like that, we take it in and we give it back to you clean. Like, that's what Pisces are meant to do.
I fuck with that.
So, what's your ideal guy?
My ideal guy.
Give us a checklist.
Checklist.
I don't like checklists. Let me tell you, before I even let you get into that, I don't like checklists because I feel like the guy that's made for you 9 out of 10, he ain't gonna meet all them requirements because you don't fully know what you really want until you get it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna contradict myself and still ask. You heard me?
It's cool. Like I said, I'm a Pisces. So a lot of shit that I feel like I look for in a man is basic shit. People that can express their emotions. I don't care if you got kids. Like, that's not something that I'm just like, fuck that. Like, I'm good with kids. It's just I don't have kids, so I would prefer you not have kids so we could live our life, because you have to look for another human. That's not a big thing for me. But somebody who is emotionally in tune with themselves, they love themselves, like stability. I'm big on stability. I feel like, you know, if we don't have stability, we ain't got nothing else. No, like somebody that knows how to communicate. I can't even say height because that's a big thing for me. You know,
better not say height. Because first of all, you just told me you taller than me. I don't hear nothing about no height.
I would prefer somebody that's taller than me. Straight up. I ain't say I ain't date nobody that's smaller
brother gotta
than
play
me.
basketball.
You know, I'm just saying, like, I would prefer somebody taller than me because I feel like I'm in my masculine when I'm with somebody smaller than me. And I feel like shorter people have Napoleon syndrome.
First of all, I ain't short. Even if I'm shorter than you, I ain't short. Fuck all that.
Okay.
I will not submit to the shortness.
Anywho. Nah, like, and they gotta just chase their dreams. Like, what you want to do in life is who you are. It's a part of you. You know, like you gotta have some type of ambition about you. You know, that get up and go. And just somebody that could fucking give me stability. I just don't like no men that's just flip-flopping around. They don't have, you know, I just don't like that. You gotta be a man, a real fucking man.
Let me ask you something. Stability is broad. Cause stability could mean you're not leaving. Stability could mean you keep a job. But what type of stability do you mean? Like a good job, like a high-paying job, not leaving you and be there for you emotionally and all this other type of stuff. Like, give us a little breakdown. Like, let's key in on stability.
Okay. So for stability, for me, you got your bread. Like, you got your bread. You don't have to pay all my bills because I'm independent right now. Like, you don't have to do that. But as far as in, like, the home life, like, mentally stable, somebody who not, like, pillow to post, you know, that type of shit, emotionally can have my back. Like, stability in general means somebody who's sure about themselves and they are intentional with what they want to do in their life and who they sleeping with and all that extra shit. Like, stability is knowing who you are and your purpose and leading with that. I can't fuck with nobody who just lost in the sauce. You could have $1 million fucking dollars. You could be the greatest fucking rap out here and you still be lost. You need to know who you are mentally. You need to have the stability in your mind and also in your fucking life. That's what I mean.
Perfect clarification. You cleared that all the way up. You cleared that all the way up. And that's what I needed. I need to, like, because stability means different shit to everybody. Stability could mean fuck constant sex, all type of shit.
That too.
Like, you know. So my stability is I want constant sex. I get hard.
There you go.
Way too often.
There you go.
I'm at work thinking about you. Right? I'm at work thinking about you. I'm at work thinking about you. The last thing I need for you to let me know when I get home.
Man, at work on hard, just at work on hard.
I understand.
I'm at work.
I understand.
I'm at a plant.
At a plant.
I'm at a plant and I'm hard and I'm thinking about you. Fuck that.
I understand.
I'm thinking about you.
I understand.
So with all that being said,
that too. I didn't know I had to say that, but
the last thing I need is you to tell me no when I get home. I've been thinking about you since 8 this morning.
Yeah, but I'm not at work.
I clocked in before 6. I've been thinking about you since 8 this morning. Baby, I just got off.
Rocked up.
Yeah.
Man, I've been thinking about you all day. What you telling me? Man, you better not tell me no, man. You crazy? No, you gotta give me a good reason then.
I understand. Because that's me too. As a Pisces, I didn't know I had to say that, but stable sex too. Like, what are you talking about?
Stable sex.
What's going on? Like,
how
you fucking somebody else? Like,
right.
Yeah.
You using that rose too much? You using that rose too much?
Nigga said the rose toy.
I'll put your fucking charge in the water. I'll put your charge in the water. You better let me get me. You heard me?
You stupid. For real.
But, you know, shout out to Ziggy, the boy Ziggy, the artist.
Yeah.
He referred me to you, right? And when he referred me to you, I did my research. I went through your pictures and stuff, seeing your art, beautiful art.
Thank you.
I see all that to say, you know, I reached out to you. Real professional.
Yeah.
But in the midst of me reaching out to you, I was like, wait, she got a link in her bio.
Mm-hmm.
We clicked that link.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked the link. OnlyFans.
Yep.
So, that's why I messaged you like, wait, I just seen you had OnlyFans. I was not bullshitting. I put that on my mama. I put that on my kids.
Mm-hmm.
When I seen that, I was like, wait, she got OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we are. So, what kind of OnlyFans do you have? What kind of content do you have? And before you even answer that, what inspired you to create one?
What inspired me to create an OnlyFans was the simple fact that when COVID hit, I was working a corporate job, and I was like, this ain't for me. And I just saw everybody capitalizing off the shit that I already feel confident in doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'ma fuck with it. Just point blank period. I was at work and I set the account up and I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm about to be on my solo shit. I knew the job that I was working in, I didn't want to do it no more. Because I just felt like it was draining me. I'm an artist. It's a little slow for me right now. And I'm about to pop into something that I know I can make money from.
Mm-hmm. So
I got into it. And I'm just like, it's another stream of income for me. In total, I made $20,000 on OnlyFans. I made $20,000 on OnlyFans.
Say it one more time.
I made $20,000 on OnlyFans.
That's fine.
And what was your highest selling piece?
My highest selling piece was $2,000.
You like that 2,000, man? 2,000.
I'm the tools. That's my number right there.
I see. That's a
my
lot
number.
of pros.
That's my number.
What are the cons to having an OnlyFans?
Oh Lord. Let me finish with him because he was, you know. But no. The content that I have is so.
No. Don't answer that. Tell us about the cons and then tell us about the content. Y'all better be tuned.
Okay.
That means don't click on
the cons. The cons. So I don't even want to put my people out there like that. But I had somebody that's close knit to my family that subscribed to my OnlyFans on a fake page. And I did my research. I did my bouncing around. I did that. And I found out it was that person, and it made me feel uncomfortable. And that's the only thing that I feel like is the kinds of OnlyFans. You gonna meet people and you gonna see people in there that you just feel like,
you don't
what the fuck? What are you doing, bitch? So, with that being said, you know, I kind of fell back from it for a second because I was just like, anybody could pop in and out this shit, and it made me feel like, what are you doing? And I just felt like as my worth as a woman, it did feel like I was questioning it, but the bad bitch that I am, you know, I came off top of that. But the situation was just, it was weird. Mm-hmm. And I had to do my self-work with that. On OnlyFans, the content that I have, the content is stuff that's not, I don't play with myself. I don't be fucking on there. That's not what you see when you get on my OnlyFans. What you see is the stuff that people want to see is my body. It's see me being creative. It's see me doing things that I normally would not post on Instagram or Twitter. And, you know, some feet pics and, you know, shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know the weird shit.
I ain't gonna lie, so I'm fucked up about them feet, son. I'm fucked up. And when I say them feet, I'm not saying your feet. I'm saying I'm fucked up about feet, period. And this shit came out the blue. Like when I was a kid, I hated feet. Like, ew, feet, get your feet off me. But it's like, nah, man, I'm fucked up. I see a nice pair of feet, I'll rock up.
I'm telling you, majority of the people on my page love my feet.
I'm fucked up. Hey, if you like feet, she said, go subscribe. Look at the feet.
Fuck with that.
Rock up.
Come look at my feet.
You dig?
Mm-hmm.
What's the most extreme request you ever got from a subscriber?
The most extreme request was somebody hit me up saying they wanted to fly me out where they was at and shit on them and put my sweaty ass in their face.
Why you ain't do it? I'm not saying why you ain't do it like you should.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
asking why you ain't.
I didn't do it because I didn't want to do it. That's very uncomfortable for me.
I don't know about
would y'all shit on somebody?
I don't know about shit, but if a female ever asks me to piss on them, I'm R. Kelly.
Piss different. I'm about to say
I'm
we R. Kelly in that bitch. What you talking about?
I'll piss in your fucking
eye.
We
R. Kelly in that bitch.
I'll piss in your
I'll piss on you hot in a hurry. But shit,
doop, 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 doop. I ain't gonna lie, shit.
I cross the line at certain shit. Okay,
I'm so personal.
Oh, y'all remember that?
I'm so personal, like with my behind. Like
most men
ain't
are.
no female I ever fuck with can tell you they even saw me wipe my butt or clean my butt. Even though I do, of course.
I feel like I'm high box.
I don't even want you to watch me do that. I feel like that's gay if you watch me wash myself.
I'm getting high.
You getting hot?
High.
You getting high?
I feel like I'm high boxing in this motherfucker.
You know what? Every time I come here and do this shit, I be feeling like that too. It must be vibing.
Hey, not me.
I thought I quit, but hey, it turns out when we do this shit, I'm getting fucking high.
Bro, what?
I don't even smoke, bro.
He quit too.
Yeah, I don't even smoke.
So
I don't know
y'all got me high right now.
Are you high right now?
Are you
really get nervous? I heard your single. Nah,
I feel it in my lungs.
Them lyrics got me asking something like, and you know, this is just off the head. Are you bisexual? Like, what's your sexual preference?
I'm bisexual.
And
I love women.
Oh yeah, I love
women.
Us too.
Hey, you know what they call me? Like, no bullshit. You know what they call me? You don't know how.
What they call you?
2 girls, 1 luck. Real shit.
2 girls, 1 luck.
2 girls, 1 luck. That's what they call me. I'm lying. That's what I call
I'm about to say, do you motherfuckers call him that?
Hey, no, they be. Hey, they understand.
They don't even know what the fuck going on.
Hey, they don't call me that, but they understand.
Well, I know where you're coming from.
They understand.
But I don't call you that.
They don't call me that, but
I
they
don't call
understand.
him that.
Right.
But I get it.
Okay.
How you feel about, like, in today's society, as far as, like, we have a lot of, like, different clarifications as far as, like, sexuality, like, and most women that I come in contact with who are free, love themselves, attractive women, they're bisexual.
Yeah. Because I feel like we fluid with sexuality. Sexuality is a spectrum. It's what you want it to be. It's what you prefer. So I feel like when you're more free-spirited and you understand life and you understand sexual shit, you understand all that, you tend to want to explore. I don't personally have a problem with the people with the extra shit, the LGBTQAXYZ, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. But the people that do that and the people that see themselves as them, he, she, her, whatever, I don't have a problem with that. Like, that's what you prefer. That's what you want to be called. You have your sexual preference. That's okay in my books. I just know what I identify as, and I respect you as a human. Your characteristics speak out more to me than who you identify as. I don't care if you trans, gay, bisexual. I don't care. I just like your characteristics and who you present yourself as.
Gotcha.
Now, me personally, I'm probably about to go against a lot of what's going on right now, but I feel like it's really only two real clarifications, right?
And what is it?
Straight, gay. And this is why I say that.
They got an in between.
There's no in between. And this is why I say
I'm
that.
straight and gay.
But as a, like he said, like not with a man. If a man is bisexual, what he is, what y'all say he is?
Gay.
Gay.
Exactly.
Okay, but that's just the norm. That's just what
I say that
process.
to say, if you like the other sex at all, whether it's pansexual, you invite the other sex in if it flow that way. Whether it's bisexual, you like both sex.
I understand.
If you're inviting the other sex in and even giving yourself an opportunity to like them, you gay.
I understand. It's the main thing that you do. Like, it's either you like boys and girls. There's no other gender. It's either black and white.
If 1% of my life I like dudes, I'm gay. Point blank.
Okay.
That's how I look at it. But if anything more than what I just said, it's straight, gay, bisexual. That's the furthest I'll go. You think about men. As a man, if you question it, you think about men.
It's okay.
And it's okay, but
that's your life.
Don't try to water it down. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like they have to water it down because sexuality is still a sensitive topic in the world. A lot of people don't talk about sexuality. A lot of people are still into that box with it. Religion. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be doing that. Sexuality is still taboo to a lot of people, so you gotta water it down.
So how you feel about somebody who say they question it? Do you feel like they questioning God?
No, I don't.
Or do you feel like they questioning what God?
No,
you don't feel like that. So that means me and you are more alike than what it seems. I'm just expressing it in a strange way.
Yeah, because you very outspoken.
Yeah,
and I appreciate
and don't
that.
get me wrong, I really have nothing against homosexual people, anybody who fall under that community. I only know LGBTQ. I don't know the letters after that.
I don't know it either.
But the first I know is Q. But I actually want to bring somebody on the show. That's how much I don't have against them.
You have to open up the platform. I really feel like you have to. But in general, like, I don't know, like homosexuality, straight, whatever, like, we all people at the end of the day. We all people.
Yeah,
religion, like, it don't matter. All that stuff is just a box that we put ourselves in. And what you grown up to know. And once you get out of the matrix with that shit and you realize it's all just politics and all that, you realize your purpose on this earth. And sexuality is just a piece. And that's why I feel in tune to do what the fuck I want, and I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about it.
Real
so
shit.
I got a question that you might be able to elaborate on that with. Do you feel that you having an OnlyFans, or do you think that having an OnlyFans can affect you in the future? So you don't have children right now,
I don't.
But in 5 years, if you do have a child, and in 5 years after that, your OnlyFans, even if you don't still have it, that content will still exist. Do you feel like having OnlyFans will affect you in the future?
Honestly, like I said, I really don't feel like I be on there how a lot of people are. They have people who masturbate on there, have sex on there. Like, I feel like that's not who I am. And I feel like at some point, maybe technology will turn totally different. The content is still there and it's still a part of who we are. But I feel like anything, just like anybody that have a past life, a sexual past life, a whole life, quote, a whole life, you could let that go and still be a parent. It's all like different stages in life. It's all different entities. So when you become a mother, it's just about what you expose your child to. And letting your child know what you've been through and telling them and being open and honest is just something that a lot of people are not willing to do. A lot of people had whole lives and all that shit, and they're not going to tell their kids. But just being open and shit like that, it might affect them mentally. But just being open with your children and open with conversations that a lot of people are not open about, I mean, it just makes them more open. It makes them understand life totally different. And I'm going to tell my kids, like, hey, this is one part of my life where I felt like I was comfortable doing this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable doing it no more. I turned over a new leaf. But you just going to have to understand this who your mama is. This where you came from. This where you birthed from. And you can't feel no type of way. Like, your children going to follow your steps or follow their own path and all that. It is what it is.
And I like your response because I feel like you owning it. You owning it when you did it. And you're owning it before it even comes out. Okay. In the future, you owning it. And if anybody watching this got OnlyFans, was thinking about creating one or whatever, okay, you gotta own that shit.
You gotta own it because you're doing it. It's the actions. It's how you present yourself to the world. It's how you perceive yourself. And if you feel like you confident enough to do that shit, you confident enough to do that shit in front of your children. Not in front of your children, but just let them know this is who I was. Like, that's a piece of you. Yeah. Why hide it? Why hide it? Like, what's up?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought about that shit.
A lot of people tell me, they be like, I wanted to do it, I should have did it. Do it. Do it. If you feel confident enough, like, do it.
Look, don't fucking do that shit.
I'm on this Casamigos. I'm on this Jack Daniels.
We on the Casamigos.
It is what it is.
Go make the fucking
I'm a cancer.
He gonna go do this shit.
Listen, sometimes niggas just be feeling like I flashed out. I got it on video. Somebody needs to see this. Like, sometimes you just feel like that. And sometimes, like, I don't want to play on the fact that you're an artist, but I'm going to be honest. Like, sometimes that shit be art. Sometimes
sex
y'all be
is art.
Sex is art.
Sex is art. I feel like the spectrum, that creativity and sex is all the same. It's all the same. It's just on a spectrum. And it's how you view it and how you perceive it and how you let it conquer your life.
Right.
Yes.
So you ever, like, painted a piece, right? And it wasn't meant for the public. You was doing it just because you felt like doing it. You did it for you. Mm-hmm. And you was like, this piece so fire, I got to show the public.
Yeah, all the time.
That's how I felt.
All the time. I felt
like I made this on a personal level. Oh, somebody gotta see me. They gotta
see me.
Hey, this move right here, and 5 minutes and 37 seconds. That move I hit right there. Oh man.
Before Luck created OnlyFans, can you please tell the audience where they can find you?
I'm not creating one.
No, I'm not creating one. Before Luck created OnlyFans, can you just tell the audience where they can find you?
If I create one, it's gonna be at
Ziggy Alex on Instagram. Hey, you can find my OnlyFans on there.
Spell it, because some people illiterate. Spell it for them.
ZIGGYALEX.
And Luck OnlyFans is coming. It's been OC Chronicles. I'm with Ziggy Alex.
It ain't coming, but it might be.
I'm OC Nixo. Y'all know what time of day it is. Let's go finish drinking.